Hey, what's up, guys? It's Dan again from CryptoCamacho.com, where each day I bring you the latest news, tips, and tricks to help you make more money in this crazy cryptocurrency revolution. Guys, I want to share with you kind of my strategy going into 2018 in terms of the types of companies, the types of ICOs, the types of cryptocurrencies that I'm looking at to go through 2018 as we're going to start seeing an uptrend across all of the market here coming soon. So now, guys, I've been looking at, ICOs, new cryptocurrencies, that are popping up all over the place. And right now, I'm specifically focusing on companies or ICOs that have a price point of below $10. And I'm looking at companies that have existing platforms, existing products, existing services that they've had before they've gotten into the cryptocurrency space or cryptocurrency industry, if you will. I'm doing this because I feel that companies that have had a product, they have a service, they have teams already built that are now getting into cryptocurrency have a much higher likelihood of it succeeding than a brand new shop that's never done anything before in cryptocurrency. So guys, today, the company that I want to review with you guys today, it's called LOCchain, or LOC token is the cryptocurrency that they have. They've already launched an ICO in the last few months. They've concluded it. They've raised millions of dollars to build out their platform, which is essentially the first hotel booking and vacation rental marketplace with zero commissions. So these guys are trying to take on the big players in the travel and hospitality industry, right? They're trying to disrupt the players like bookings.com, expedia.com, airbnb.com. They're trying to displace those companies by bringing vacation and property rentals onto the blockchain, right? Onto the cryptocurrency scene. So these guys, that's really exciting to me because if you remember, Airbnb did not even exist a couple of years ago, and they have completely wiped out, completely disrupted the hotel industry, right? The hotel industry, the property rental industry, vacation rental industry. Airbnb has done a complete number on that industry. And the size of that company now is astronomical. It's mind-blowing how big Airbnb has grown, how quickly they've grown. And I think LOCchain, LOC token has a big opportunity to disrupt the travel industry again, given that they're building out a platform to enable transactions to buy and sell or to rent property and vacation rentals on the blockchain. So let's jump right into it, guys. Here's their website, lockchain.co. I want to talk about the price, the current price of the cryptocurrency. I want to talk about the forecast in 2018 and where I see the price going. And I want to talk overall about the company and about the platform itself and why I think it has potential to really explode in 2018 and beyond. So first, let's quickly look at what LOCchain, what LOC token is and what they're trying to do. So let's just read through the first page here on their homepage. Blockchain-powered marketplace and technology where hotelers and property owners can rent their property globally, collect money, and manage bookings without paying any commissions to middlemen. So they're essentially trying to set up this vacation and property rentals platform on blockchain to eliminate agencies, travel agents, any type of intermediary that may charge a commission fee when you book a property rental or a vacation rental. They're trying to eliminate those fees, eliminate the middleman, and equalize the playing field. I keep talking about this over and over and over, guys. The internet is going through a fundamental transformation, now being disrupted and rebuilt from the inside out. This is just another example. LOC token is another example of how companies are now doing this. Now they're going to take the travel industry, the vacation, property rental markets, and turn it on its head by equalizing the playing field by bringing it to blockchain. I think that's really exciting. I think the potential is huge. And I think the industry is ripe for disruption. It's a massive industry, and we're going to talk through that here in just a second. So the travel industry, guys, let's look through what are they actually offering, right? So they launched an ICO. They have an ICO. They launched. They've raised 10,500 Ethereum tokens from 4,000 backers to fund the ICO to really build out this platform. LOC token itself will have a supply of 18.5 million tokens, so a very low total volume, which in my mind and in my experience leads to a higher price, right, equal to the market cap. And we'll look at that here in just a moment. The project potential has a $500 billion industry, so the travel industry is a very large industry. I'm going to get into some numbers on that in just a second. And they're saying that their token is going to be highly liquid throughout the exchange and so forth and so on. So a few of the highlights of this platform of blockchain, of LOC token. Strong team and the only project backed by a president of a country. That's pretty interesting. Instant purchase from smart contract through your personal wallet. Fast growing organic community. 1 year investing. So they've been doing this already a year. Digitally limited supply, smart contracts, so forth and so on. I mean, you could read through some of this stuff, but I just want to tell you, okay, the media has been talking about blockchain quite a bit. It's in many, many different news outlets. And here is really why, here's kind of the value prop of LOC token and what blockchain is trying to do with their platform. So here's the pure benefits, right? 20% lower hotel prices than any other site. Due to the advanced capabilities of blockchain technology, hotelers and short-term rental owners can sell their rooms on our integrated marketplace for 20% lower prices without affecting their profits. And they can do this because they're eliminating the middlemans, travel agencies, travel agents, booking agents, things like that. So they can lower the overall price of the booking, the accommodation, and transfer that value to the end customer themselves, right? Pretty cool. Seamless integration for property owners. Property owners and hotelers will be able to add their short-term rental properties and hotel rooms to the decentralized LOC ecosystem through a one-click seamless integration. So this is really important, guys. Think of property owners that have properties on Airbnb, on Booking.com, on Travelocity, on VRBO is another big one here in the United States. LOC token will be allowing or enabling those folks that offer property rentals to easily migrate those property details over to the LOC token platform, the blockchain platform, to be able to quickly get their listing up and running and utilize this ecosystem, right? That's very cool. I think that's very essential, very smart of them to think of that. Okay, no commissions on revenue, open source and free to use. So blockchain will be free to use for hosts and travelers regardless of the numbers of properties and size of the revenue generated. So if you look at other companies, Airbnb, Booking, Travelocity.com, Expedia, they all take fees of bookings, right? They all take fees, which is why the prices of the hotels and property rentals are a little bit higher because they all take fees, right? They also all advertise on their websites. And I assume that LOC token is not going to be doing that either, which is really great, right? Accepting LOC tokens as well as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other fiat currencies. So on the marketplace, which I'll show you here in a second, you can rent a property using your LOC tokens. You can use Bitcoin, Ethereum, other cryptocurrencies, as well as fiat currencies, right? As far as I know, nothing like that exists today. You can't go to Airbnb and you cannot pay for a property rental in Bitcoin. So LOC token is trying to change all that as well. Totally decentralized booking engine. Our project consists of two parts: a decentralized booking engine, the LOC Ledger, which is built on the Ethereum blockchain, and a marketplace that will be fully integrated into the decentralized ledger, right? So they're trying to marry up a marketplace, a decentralized ledger system like Ethereum or a blockchain, and they're trying to marry those two things together to do, the stated purpose that I've been talking about here. Technology, security, and liquidity. Blockchain technology, they just kind of talk about how blockchain is very, very secure, which it is. So here's the ICO that they ran. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this ICO because they already ran the ICO, but they did reach they did reach 10,500 Ethereum tokens for their ICO sale. Their team here, they have a very, very extensive team. You could spend some time and go through their LinkedIn profiles here, but they do have an extensive team. If you kind of look through, you can look at all their expertise. The company's based in Bulgaria, but their team is international, right? Their team is international, well-known in the travel industry, well-known in the technology blockchain industry. And it's actually a fairly extensive team, which gives me a lot more faith that this team existed beforehand, this company existed beforehand, and they're simply extending their offering out to the market by building out a marketplace coupled onto the blockchain, right? So again, another very, very promising sign here. Their roadmap won't go through. They did launch several events just late last year. I mean, you could see all these events. So they're serious about pushing this platform, about building this platform out. They went on a worldwide tour to promote LOC token, to really, get people prepared with what's coming to the travel industry. And I think that's really exciting. It means that they have budget. It means that they have money and finances to actually promote and market this platform, which will definitely be needed. So I think that's also a very, very good sign. But again, overall, this company looks like it's a very established company. It looks like it's really well thought out, really well organized, and which is why I'm bullish on 2018. So now let's take a quick look into the price of LOC token. If we jump over to CoinMarketCap, you can see that blockchain is traded on the exchanges today. You can go and you can buy LOC tokens today on HitBTC. You can buy them on Yobit, and I believe there's several other exchanges you can buy tokens on. You can look through their site. There are a number of other exchanges you could buy on. Current price of LOC tokens are 159. I think that is significantly underpriced and undervalued considering where I think the market's going to be going in 2018 and 2019. Considering that we're on a downtrend right now, the price has been affected. If we look at the chart from really the last let's say 3-4 months, you'll see that in December, the price point was under $1, about 80 cents approximately, right? Maybe as low as 70 cents at some points. Oh, actually, yeah, as low as 60 cents in December, at the end of December there. Then we see the huge rise, right? When all cryptocurrencies rose up, the price here got to, I think, about $4, right? So we got all the way up to $4, about four and a half times what it was trading at just a couple months ago. Now we're sitting at a price point of 159 per token. I think, again, very, very undervalued, especially given the dynamics of the cryptocurrency markets right now. I can definitely see this going back up at least to $3, perhaps even to $4 by the end of 2018. Beyond that, it will really depend on their platform and how robust they build out their platform, how much adoption they get on their platform, and so on. But I definitely think, the current price under $2 is very, very undervalued. And I'm going to show you exactly why here. So if you look at the travel industry as a whole, so I downloaded this PDF from U.S. Travel Association. And let me zoom in on this just a little bit. But if you look at the travel agency as a whole, I mean, look at these numbers. It's a massive industry. And we all saw with Airbnb how quickly this industry can be disrupted and turn over and grow a multi-billion-dollar company like Airbnb has done in just a few simple years, a few short years, right? So leisure travel, direct spending on leisure travel by domestic and international travelers totaled $683.1 billion in 2016. That's probably higher today. Let's see here. U.S. residents logged 1.7 billion personal trips for leisure purposes. That's crazy. That's a huge number of trips, right? And if you look at this chart right here, again, let me zoom in on just a little so you can see it. But for leisure travel, 683 billion. For business travel, there was a spending of $307 billion in 2016. So combined between business travel and leisure travel, that's $1 trillion industry, guys. $1 trillion. That is a massive, massive industry. Now, I realize not all of that money has been spent on lodging, vacation rentals, property rentals, hotels, things like that. I realize that. But look at down here. So sources of travel spending. Lodging in and of itself in 2016 accounted for $210.8 billion. That number has gone up in 2017. We're really more at around a $500 billion market right now for the travel industry in general, specifically for hotel bookings and property vacation rental bookings. So again, massive, massive industry, massive growth in that industry. I see that industry continuing to grow. People, keep wanting to travel. Obviously, travel is becoming easier. It's becoming less expensive to travel. It's becoming easier to get visas. So the travel industry is only going to explode and go up higher and higher and higher in terms of overall market cap in the industry, right? So that is again why I'm bullish on this. At a price point of $1.59, very, very undervalued, guys. If they even can capture a fraction of the market cap if they can even capture a fraction of the market share that Airbnb's has, this price is going to go up through the roof. One other thing to note, the total supply is 18.5 million tokens. They have currently 9.2 tokens in circulation with a total market cap of $14 million. Again, once this price goes up, this market cap is going to go up. 14 million is very, very low market cap, guys. And I think that this should be, at least at 50 million, at least, probably quite a bit higher than that. And if you do the numbers and you move that to a $50 million market cap, this number right here goes up quite significantly. So again, quite bullish on that as well. So let's jump into a few more of the details here. I want to show you the market itself. So I've opened up the market. The marketplace is really alpha.blockchain.co/homes, and it's where you can buy and sell where you can rent a property rental or a vacation rental. Just like Airbnb, just like other hotel booking sites, you type in your location, your checkout, check-in dates, the number of nights you want to stay, and the number of people, and then you just go through and you pick a property out, right? You can go through and you can see that the properties can be purchased in LOC tokens, in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and fiat currencies. This is loading here. I'm on a kind of a slow internet connection, so just give this a minute here. But I'll come back here in just a sec. I don't know why my internet is loading so slowly. All right, guys, so here it is. It loaded up. It was a problem with my internet here. But so you can see again that you can buy these property, you can rent these properties using your LOC tokens or using other fiat and or other cryptocurrencies, right? So I just wanted to show you that marketplace to show you that that the product actually exists, right? They have a product today. Now they're trying to promote the product. They're trying to develop the product out. And that's exactly what they're using the ICO funds for, is to build out that platform, to build out that product. Let's jump over to the one pager here really quick. We've already covered a number of points here on this, but I do want to take a quick look through because I want to show you, okay, what problem does LOCchain solve, right? LOCchain enters the industry of online travel agencies, dominated by established middlemen like Booking.com and Airbnb. Hotelers and property owners are forced to use their centralized platforms, paying 10 to 25% commission. LOCchain is here to remove that commission by decentralizing the marketplace, right? That's exactly the point here. For property owners, they will receive the rent money using LOC tokens in a transparent and secure way. They will be able to transfer their existing property listings with a single click, which we already talked about, and add new ones very, very easily, and manage all of their listings on the LOC token platform. Travelers will be empowered to book the same listings, but for 10 to 25% cheaper. I'm excited about that. I travel quite a bit. How does LOCchain work, right? And here you can go through and look at how it actually works. The platform is built on an HTML5 web platform, centralized backing in terms of keeping records of listing information, making sure the listings are up to date, so forth and so on, but a decentralized backend, right? Built on the Ethereum blockchain, which we just talked about, right? So what is the big vision? All humans are citizens of the world, and traveling to different locations should become as easy and affordable as possible. Until now, using decentralized architecture to further improve the working models was not possible. LOCchain now utilizes the emerging new technology to disrupt an industry of $500 billion, all right? So that's all I'm going to do and say on the one pager, but I do want to jump over quickly to the white paper. So this is the LOCchain LOC token white paper, and I just want to read a few points, from here because, excuse me, I think it's really important here. This part, really quick, is important. So the abstract we've already gone through, and I've explained what the platform actually does, but okay, existing platforms, Booking.com, Airbnb.com, Expedia are currently centralized and take fees from the property owner and end customer. Additional middlemen are the payment processors. All listings and deal parameters on LOCchain will be decentralized on the Ethereum blockchain, eliminating all middlemen and guaranteeing transparent execution. Very, very cool. Okay, so for property owners, LOCchain's marketplace web and mobile clients will present an easy-to-use interface to add and edit their listings on the decentralized LOC or LOC ledger. One-click solutions by transferring current listings from other platforms will be provided to make it very, very easy. For customers, you will be able to rent property and vacation rentals for 10 to 25% less. And this will really overall just expand the ability for travelers to travel, right, at a less expensive option, right? It'll give you also more flexibility in terms of what properties you want to rent, in what countries you want to rent, what currencies you want to use to pay for those properties. So a lot of advantages all the way around. And again, at the price point of $159, I think this is a very, very good deal. And again, I'm looking at platforms that already exist. I'm looking at things that, are already established rather than, some company that just kind of came up overnight. I'm looking at things that are established, and a LOC token, LOCchain is definitely established. I think that's really all I wanted to cover here. Let me see here. All right, so one more thing I want to just convey to you is their blog. So their blog, it's on medium.com at LOCchain Co. You can go check this out. You can see kind of what's going on with LOC token, with LOCchain right now. You can see the different posts they've had. You can see the progress they're making. You can see how successful the token sale was, so forth and so on. They also have a Telegram group you can join on the website if you're interested to basically ask any questions you may have. You can ask me questions that you may have as well, and I'll answer the best that I can. But overall, guys, I'd be really curious to know what you think of this. And when I've made videos in the past and I've said, look, the internet is going to be eaten by cryptocurrency, this is another really, really good example of this specifically. I guarantee Travelocity, Expedia, Booking.com, Airbnb.com are probably shaking in their boots. They're probably scared for technologies like LOC token to come out because it will significantly disrupt their own business models, right? By offering a better, more efficient, cheaper, or less expensive option, and more flexibility in their option. I think that's the main selling prop here, is that there's a lot of things that not only buyers but sellers or property owners can actually gain by using this type of platform. I'm Dan from Crypto Camacho, guys. I'd love to know if you guys think this is a valuable video, if you think that LOC token has potential in the future, if you think that other types of companies are going to start creeping up and doing similar things. I'd love to know your opinion on this. Go over to lockchain.co, check it out. Love to know what you think about it. Buy some LOC tokens if you're interested. I'm going to buy some today because I think this has, again, a lot of potential. Price target, probably at least $2 to $3 within 2018. Definitely 2. It'll definitely go over 2. Likely it will hit 3. I'm not prophesying. I'm not a financial advisor. Please, do not take that for financial advice. I'm just giving you my opinion and my perspective. But again, I do think that this has a lot of potential. If you guys haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do by clicking on that red button that says subscribe. And again, I'm Dan from Crypto Camacho. It's been a pleasure, and I will talk to you guys next time. Thanks, guys.